Sunday, and I have a drink here that I love. It's one of my favorite juices that I juice in my little juicer here. And I wanted to share it with you guys because it's packed with nutrients and packed with vitamins, and it tastes delicious. Even though one of the ingredients may surprise you, but it tastes really good, and I wanted to share this one with you guys. So let me bring you in so you can see the ingredients we have here. Look at this beautiful plate here. Turn this off so you can see better. Okay, so we have pineapple right here, ginger, yellow pepper, yes, yellow pepper, and Swiss chard. So Swiss chard is a green leafy vegetable. It's going to be high in chlorophyll, which is going to help cleanse your blood and also help to deodorize your body. In addition to that, Swiss chard is also high in vitamin K, vitamin A, vitamin C, magnesium, potassium, iron, and fiber. So fiber we know we need because it helps to move the waste through our digestive system, so it helps to support our colon. Iron is a blood builder. So we need that in our life because you need the blood to flow through your body, and this helps to build your blood. The vitamins, they help to boost your immune system. They help with cell damage. Like, vitamins are essential. Okay, there's no other way to put it. They're very essential to your health, especially when it comes to your kidneys and your hearts and things like that, because that's where potassium comes in. Okay, so then we have the ginger. Ginger is really good for your digestion. It also helps to move things through. It helps with upset stomach. It helps with reducing swelling and joint pain. It slows down the growth of cancer. Like, ginger is just one of those superfoods that it's amazing. You really can't do without it. So this is just something that I peeled and cut up. Then we have the pineapple. So pineapple is very high in vitamin C, which protects cells from damage. And also helps to build collagen, which is good for your skin. It also is high in magnesium. It helps to support your bones, helps your blood clot. It contains an enzyme that breaks down protein to help it become more digestible, which is why a lot of times you'll find that chefs use pineapple as a tenderizer because it helps to break down the meat fibers. Some people think that they're allergic to pineapple, and I was one of them until I read an article, which the link will be below. But I thought I was allergic to it. When it comes out, it's just that enzyme that's in it that I have the reaction to that makes my mouth tingle. So it's not that you're allergic to it unless you break out in hives and fever and have that type of allergic reaction. Otherwise, it's just your tissues are sensitive to that enzyme. Yellow pepper. So yellow pepper is high in vitamins A, C, potassium, folic acid, fiber. So it's another one that's just really good, packed with nutrients, and just like I said, just good for your overall health. So we're going to get into it. This is my juicer. I spent probably about $40 on this, I believe. So like I said, I spent about $40 on this. It came with the plunger. It came with the brush. This tip right here actually helps with getting stuff down sometimes. So I like it. Like I said, it was just 20 bucks. It does its job. This collects the fibers and this collects the juice. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on, and we're gonna get started. But with this one, you have to blend it. You have to fill it up first. Now the thing with the Swiss chard, you want to make sure you're putting it with something wet. Okay, so I'm going to put it in. I'm going to put some of the peppers in there, put it in the chard. Put some pineapple, put it in the chard. And keep going back and forth like that. And throw the ginger in as I do this, okay? And the reason is it helps break down the Swiss chard and get the juice out of that. That's what I found. Your juicer may be different. This is a cold press juicer. So it's not like those ones with the blades in it that will sit back and chop up the vegetable or the fruit. This one presses everything to get all the juice out of it. And I think that's why I like this one better, because you get a lot more juice out of the pineapple than you would with with the other kind of juicer. So I'm gonna go ahead and start filling this up. So it's a little hole in the top that I can put this through, but I can also use this part right here where I can dump it in here too. But for right now, I'm just filling in at the top. So I'll get some of this chard in here. And this is why it's important to chop up the vegetables when you're using the juicer, so that you can get it in the hole and it can process it. So put some more chard. And I put this stuff through twice, which I will show you. Put a little ginger in there. Put some more pepper. Now I used about, I think it was like 2/3 of the pepper. And these were like 3 leaves. 3 leaves of chard, and then just a small piece of ginger. But you can see how big that was before I cut it. And then the pineapple, you use your own discretion for that. I'll just say that. So I got it filled here. So now I'm going to open this part up and put some in here. So I got some pepper and some chard. Top this with some more pineapple. Now the pineapple, I will buy a pineapple, and what I do is I'll cut it up and throw it in the freezer. Okay, so I got this nice and packed. Wipe my hands off. Alright, so I'm about to turn this on and get to going. You can see the fiber starting to come out. That's the other thing I like about this one, is it's not that loud. Alright, get some more chard and peppers. Keep it going. Some pineapple. And I use the cinnamon oil with the chard. I use all of it. I do have the stopper closed on here because I just want you to see exactly how much juice pours out of here. Alright, so I'm going to turn this off. And then watch. Let me turn this so you can see. I want y'all to see how much juice comes out of here. Look at this. Whoop. See? Now, this is the other part. This is what I do, because I want to make sure I get everything out of this. I will take this and put it back in here and run it again. Close that up so y'all can see. Sometimes you get a lot more out of it when you do it the second time. Sometimes not as much. But especially with the Swiss chard being such a dry ingredient, I like to do it just to make sure I get all of the juices out of the Swiss chard. And the ginger. So I'll put this back on here. We're going to turn this back on. And yes, I like using this better than I do this. This is what it was designed for, but I feel that this the bottom of this brush actually works better. And it actually has this piece on here to clean out the underside of where the fibers come out at. Alright, so I think that's about all. You can reverse just to make sure. Looks like little turds, don't it? You can save this. Some people make crackers out of it, throw it in your smoothie, put it in soups and stews, depending on what it is that you're juicing. Okay, so look and see how much more after the second time I did it. This is the juice that came out. Alright, so I'm going to just tilt it to make sure I get everything. Okay, so you saw all the fruit and vegetables I used. And yes, I'm going to pour this in there too because I don't want to waste that pineapple juice. I love pineapple. It's one of my favorites. Alright, and so now I'm going to pour this in a glass. I know it doesn't look very appetizing or inviting, but I promise you guys this is one of my favorites. Like, I love this juice. I love this blend. It tastes good. It's full of chlorophyll. It's full of vitamins. It's full of minerals. Like, it's so good for you. It's an energy boost. Because again, anytime you're doing juicing with the vegetables and the fruits, you're going to get the rawness of it. It's going to boost your energy. Just like fruits and vegetables are going to boost your immune system. They're going to be anti-inflammatory. It's going to help with all of that. This is so delicious. I'm telling you guys. I love this juice. It's my favorite. Yeah. But very delicious. Like I said, you don't have to use the same amount that I use. You can use more pineapple and less of the others, but I like the combination of all of it. It really comes together to me. And I got this recipe from the book about the guy who was juicing all the time. He juiced everything. I think it's Fat and Nearly Dead or something like that was the title of the book. So he used juicing to lose weight. And I went through the book and I looked at a lot of his recipes. I tried almost all of them. This was the one I actually liked. It was a couple of other ones in there I liked, but this one I liked the most. So this is the one I do the most. I'll do some other ones too, like carrot, beets, apples, celery. That's also a good one for if you have high blood pressure, or if you need to cleanse your blood, cholesterol. Like, basically any fruits and vegetables are going to help with any of the issues that you have. And when you get it in raw form, you're getting the full nutrient of it, which is why people like to juice. Now, it is best to eat the fruit, eat the vegetables, but this is a way of getting all those nutrients in really quick without having to consume a whole lot of food, which is why some people do the juicing, or why it's recommended at times, because this liquid is a lot easier to break down for your body than it is as a whole food. So do not say that I'm discounting the whole, you eating the fruit and the vegetables as a whole. That's always going to be beneficial. But this is just a way of getting the nutrients into your body really quick, and an easy way for your body to break it down. There's more recipes. Just check YouTube. You'll find a lot of different juicing recipes. Juicers have really come down in price. So you should be able to find one that you can afford, that works for you. Like I said, this one I have was $40. I like it because it's individualized. It's not this great big old giant thing. I actually leave this on the counter, pull it out, use it. As long as I don't have it sitting, I simply just turn on the hot water. Once it gets real hot, I can rinse it out and go. So although I do use soap because that's just me, but you could just rinse it out and go. But that's it. That's the juice for you. And like I said, this was my favorite. Like, I love this one. And you see how much juice came out of this. You wouldn't get this much juice with a regular juicer. So make sure you get a cold press. And I'll show you what the difference is. Let me show you real quick. It's this little device right here. I'm trying not to make a mess. Okay. It's really this device right here. So the cold press ones will have something similar to this in some way, fashion, or form. If you can see, here, I'll try to bring it in closer once I get it cleaned up. It has little spirals on it that crush the fruits and the vegetables. Okay. So you see those little spirals that it goes down and it crushes the fruit instead of blending it up and making it into almost a paste. So it makes it a lot easier, and you can juice things in this one that you can't necessarily juice in your traditional juicer, or the old ones that they had with the blade in it and all of that. So if you can find one that has something similar to this, which is what makes it a cold press, that is the better one to get. You'll get more juice out of it. I actually want a Nama, but it's like $400. So I spent $40 instead of $400. But yeah, so check them out, see what you can find. But that's juicing. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this. If you got any benefit out of it, please like, subscribe, and share, because if you got content out of it, somebody else will as well. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.